Welcome back to the Rogues Gallery, where we sometimes play roguelites. This is Eyes in the Dark. It's the curious case of one Victoria Bloom. It is a platformer, twin-stick, light bulb shooter 'em up. So before we start, let's spend a little knowledge. Knowledge is our meta currency. We get it between runs. And I'm just gonna buy a perk, which we'll talk about later. Second, before we start our run, we get a choice from the meta machine. We have a bulb here. So our normal attack is this flashlight. But when we get bulbs, we can change how the flashlight works slightly. Let's give that a shot. We also have gadgets, like this light trail module, which will let us leave light behind when we dodge. And we have a battery, which will make the range of our flashlight arc a little larger. There's our grandpa, don't worry about him. We're just going to do a standard run. No anomalies, which are run settings. Just a plain old vanilla run to show off the game. So the goal of Eyes in the Dark is to make it through the entire mansion, defeat every guardian, and then defeat the final guardian. So we start in the foyer, and every room has a bunch of enemies in it. We must defeat, normally using our flashlight, but we do have another tool at our disposal. We have a slingshot, which will throw a little glob of light. And it is useful sometimes. I prefer the flashlight, but you can upgrade the slingshot, so it's pretty good. Alright, so this is a boss door. I don't want to go in there quite yet. I want to explore a little bit first. There's a health chest over there. We don't need it right now. But one of the kind of neat things about this game is you can tell how much health enemies have by the amount of eyes they have. So that guy in the top right has 3 eyes. I'll blast him a bit. Now he only has, well, none. But you get the idea. A little piggy bank with some sparks in it. Sparks are dropped when you hit enemies and when you find piggy banks and some other chimes. And they are your run currency. You can spend them in shops, which is what that little bird door is. Let's see what Edgar has to sell. He's a big old bird. So it looks like we got some upgrades that will change how the slingshot works, and blast shoes. None of this is really good. I'm gonna re-roll once, see if I can get something better. The laser bulb is alright. You know what? Let's go with the laser bulb. Oh, and we can scrap our old stuff for some sparks. So I got 10 sparks. Laser bulb has a chance to do flash damage, which means a brief burst of damage that does a little extra. Doesn't really happen too often. But the reason I picked this up is mostly because it has a damage upgrade on it. You can upgrade your flashlight in a couple of ways. There's damage, range, a few status effects, and arc. But damage and range are the important ones. Alright, let's fight this boss. The boss in each area is always the same. The first boss is always Insector. This guy's pretty easy. He likes to fly around, throw out a wave. But you can see even with a basic flashlight, we're burning down his health pretty quick. And almost perfect. I screwed up at the end there, but it's alright. So now we have a charge for our key, and that will let us get to another area of the mansion. Before I go anywhere there, I'm going to go back to the shop. Actually, I don't need it. There's some health chests around. So let's use that. And then I think we'll head up. Yeah, we'll go to the rooftops. So every time you change areas, you get a boon and a curse. I think I'm going to go with fried circuits because it's the one that's the least bad. It makes flashlight upgrades cost more, but I can deal with it. Let's grab the jump module. Make it jump a little higher. Generally, the upper and lower halves of the mansion are a little tougher. The lower is supposed to be the hardest one, but I think the hardest boss is in the upper half, so I'm doing this first. Because as you go on, enemies and traps start to hurt more, and bosses start to hurt more. I don't know why I'm not able to grab this rope. There we go. Let's see what's in the shop this time. Don't really need the health. Double jump is cool. Flares are pretty good, actually. They stick to things and enemies, so let's buy those. They'll replace our default slingshot. We could apply the burn augment, which will deal damage over time when you hit with the slingshot, but I'm going to skip it for now. Mostly because it tends to bug out the boss of this area. I think that's the boss of this area. Now I have a flare, which will stick to enemies. This is a bad position to be in. So generally, I think this game is actually pretty good. It's kind of fun. My main complaint with it is that it is too long. It usually takes around 40 to 50 minutes to do a run. And I find the sweet spot for these games is like 20, maybe a little less. Admittedly, Gungeon does take around 30, I think. Hades is around 20. But this game just runs a little bit too long for my taste. Looks like the boss door is over here. Somewhere. There he is. Let's hold off on that, though, just for now. I want to explore just a little more. Hey, a gadget room. So gadget rooms are places where you can find selections of upgrades. You have to fight through a little gauntlet to get to them, but usually they're pretty good. Let's see what's in here. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't seen more batteries. Alright, looks like a bunch of slingshot upgrades. We have flares. The difference here is these do more damage, which is pretty good. The bouncy ball is also nice, but we're going to go with upgraded flares, I think. Get rid of the old ones. And there's a light bulb chest, so maybe we'll get something good in there. Ooh, the whiplash bulb. It increases its range after you kill something. It looks like this. But I think I'm going to stick with laser for now. I really want to find a range upgrade, though. Range is very important in this game, because getting close to stuff sucks. So this is probably a gate to another area. We get our choice of modules here. They're both exactly the same. But we can't pick it up. And the reason is we need to upgrade our slots. So we can unlock more slots for our gadgets, our slingshot, and our flashlight. I guess I'll unlock the gadget slot. We can dodge a little further now. Smart stuff there by me. Alright, I believe this boss is Mothor. Oh no, it's Stinger. Pretty easy boss. They're all usually fairly easy. There's only one that I really don't like. Well, two, if we count the final boss. This guy just kind of wanders around. He doesn't really chase you until he gets upset. He does spawn these little guys though, which are annoying. Now he's upset. Now we gotta run. Thankfully he gets he calms down after a little bit. And when he's chasing you, it's a great time to shoot him in the face. And done. That time it was perfect. Alright, I don't think I want to heal, so let's just teleport right to the next area. Which is Clockwork, which I don't know if I want to do. I would rather do Attic. Actually, Mothor is Attic, so let's do Clockwork first. Sweet Courage sounds cool. We can increase enemy speed, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. But now I have more health. All the enemies have guns. All right, let's go. A little platforming segment here. Ooh, a shock battery. So this only works if we have the glimmer status effect, which we don't. But I'm going to pick it up anyway, just because I need batteries. go with the jetpack boots. We can now kind of fly. Which is not really helping me right now. It's kind of messing me up. All right, let's get out of here. I'm done with this. I gotta find a shop. And there's one. Jetpack boots are going to come in handy for the last boss, probably, if I make it that far. What's this? Another light trail module. Let's get rid of the one I have, since this is an upgrade. We'll buy some health real quick. Do a little re-roll. Ugh. No, this is good. Alright, we got a damage augment for the slingshot, so I guess we'll use that. These are where those boots come in handy. Not sure what hit me there. This guy. Ooh, a heal module. Those are always useful if you can fulfill their conditions. So let's just buy a slot for it, just in case. We need to be able to set things on fire, but maybe we can find a burn augment somewhere. Like here? No. It's a damage augment, which is not bad. Alright, I was wrong. Mothor is this boss. Alright, this boss likes to bug out and become immortal. So let's hope it doesn't. It usually only happens when you inflict burn on it. Its main thing is throwing projectiles and chasing you badly. Stay over here, keep calm. Alright, now here's where you gotta dodge, which I did not do. Dodges are not on point today. Alright, well that was kind of a disaster. We're gonna have to go to the shop and get some health. which gets very expensive as you buy more of it. Man, another heal battery. This one's actually better. If we can find a way to do glimmer damage to enemies. Let's get rid of this shock one. Except I don't really want to be here. I really want to go to the attic. Let's see if I can get there. No, they're just gonna make this hard, huh? All right, let's take a more roundabout way. Also, a fun note about revisiting areas. The shops in the areas close, so you can't go somewhere where there's supposed to be cheaper health and just buy it up. You have to go to the shop in the next area you unlock. Ooh, a damage battery. I am broke, so I can't upgrade a new slot. Let's get rid of the arc battery for now. We'll upgrade our damage. I don't like any of these. Oh man, we gotta deal with Sonic Hedgehog now. It might take a long time before I can upgrade my flashlight. Let's scrap that. Go to the shop, get some health. I'm in kind of a downward spiral here. It's not looking good. But the plan is upgrade the flashlight, find some more damage or range boosts. Wow, really? I'm at the... okay. I gotta go down. What's this upgrade? Oh, recharge. I don't need any of these. I'll just scrap one of them, I guess. Alright, there's the boss. Gonna kill some guys so I can get some sparks. We'll scrap the chain lightning augment. It's not too useful. It seems cool, or it sounds cool, but the chain lightning going from enemy to enemy doesn't really happen too often, and it does very little damage. Alright, let's unlock a flashlight slot. probably need to get rid of that arc battery a little later, but for now we'll keep it. Nice, a gadget door. Let's see what's in here. One thing I haven't really mentioned is that you'll notice I run out of shots occasionally, and to get those back, you just shoot things with your flashlight. When you deal damage to an enemy, you start to recharge your slingshot bolts. Oh, that was unfortunate. Let me check out my upgrade real quick. I need something that does glimmer. You know what? Let's grab Bouncy Ball. We're here to show off stuff. This is what Bouncy Ball does. It bounces around and it gets bigger every time it does. Let's go grab some health. I'm a coward. This boss is pretty easy. Should be even easier with Bouncy Ball. If I throw in the right direction, that is. So yeah, it just stays over there and spawns enemies, and occasionally shoots projectiles or stomps. Got him. Probably don't need to heal after that. Let's go take care of the